A rare planetary alignment will bring these signs massive success. Rare configurations do not change fate. They reveal what has already matured. And if someone has been working in the shadows for years, now is the time when the shadows recede. The paradox is that a large-scale breakthrough comes not to the loudest, but to the most resilient. This alignment strengthens those who know how to take a hit and wait. More specifics to follow. If you feel that you are on the verge of a major transition, stay where you are and write down whether you feel this tension before the shift. The first in this strategic analysis will be Leo. Representatives of this sign will enter a period when external circumstances will begin to play on their ambition. This is no coincidence. A rare alignment will open a window of acceleration for those who have long been ready to step onto the bigger stage. Leo will not wait for permission. Their decision will set off a chain of events, a new position, a public project, or the scaling of their own business. But conflict will come first. They will encounter resistance from the system. The old rules will try to keep them in their previous role. This is where the mechanics of growth will come into play. Leo will not ask. They will change the rules of the game. If he previously worked within someone else's structure, he will now create his own. If he previously sought stability, he will now take a step toward risk. In the middle of the cycle, there will be a turning point. His authority will begin to grow faster than expected. This will not be about luck, but about the concentration of influence. People will begin to look to him as a decision maker, and this will become his resource. Risk, overconfidence. If a representative of this sign decides that the moment will last forever, he will lose momentum. This window will be short. His actions must be quick and clear. The financial vector will be straight. They will have the opportunity to increase their income through scale, not through additional effort. Not by working more, but by acting more broadly. And most importantly, Leo will enter a phase where their name will start to work for them. Their reputation will become an asset. Their decision will trigger a shift in status. Their move will change the balance of power. This is not a dream. This is a moment, and if he uses it without hesitation, scale will become the new norm. Next, it is logical to move on to Sagittarius, and this will be a completely different story. If Leo moves through the position, the representative of this sign will enter a period of expansion, not inside the system, beyond its boundaries. He will have the chance to enter a new market, a new audience, or a new level of influence, and this will not be a random breakthrough. It will be the result of a long accumulation of competence. Planetary alignment will create a rare window of scaling for them. Their decision to take a risk will set off a wave. But there is a paradox here. Sagittarius is used to acting quickly, and it is precisely speed that will be their test. If they act solely on impulse, they will lose structure. If he adds strategy to his instinct, he will get a breakthrough that will change his trajectory for years to come. In the middle of the cycle, there will be a moment of doubt. External circumstances will seem unstable. A sharp turn is possible. A change in partnership, a change in direction, or even a change in the geography of activity. That is where they will either reduce their ambition or double it. The mechanics of Sagittarius's growth during this period are simple and harsh. They will think more broadly than their current environment allows, and this will become a conflict. Not everyone will support their decision. Not everyone will believe in the scale. But the alignment will strengthen those who act proactively. His step into the unknown will bring concrete results, new contracts, new status, new freedom in decision-making. The financial effect will not be immediate, but it will be multiple. Sagittarius will enter a phase where one correctly chosen direction will give more than 10 previous attempts, and this will change his inner perspective. He will stop proving himself. He will begin to define himself. The risk of this period is dispersion. If he tries to grab everything at once, he will spread his energy too thin. If he focuses on one big move, the acceleration will be obvious. And here's an important point. His breakthrough will not be related to the fact that he will do more, but with the fact that he will do things differently. Sagittarius will enter a phase where the horizon will become wider than fear, and this will be his point of growth. The window will be short, the decision will be decisive, and if he takes a conscious risk rather than a chaotic one, the scale will be the result, not a coincidence. And now, Capricorn. Here, everything will be about the weight of decisions, not about impulse, not about expansion. Representatives of this sign will enter a period when their long-term strategy will suddenly begin to bring visible results. What has been slowly built over the years will begin to move faster. Planetary alignment will create a rare moment of consolidation for them. Their previous efforts will come together into a system, and this is where conflict will arise. Capricorn is used to controlling every step, but the new stage will require them to delegate. If they continue to keep everything in their hands, growth will slow down. If they entrust part of the processes to others, scale will become possible. Their decision will trigger a structural shift. This could be a transition to a higher management level. It could be business expansion, or it could be an entry into a new sphere of influence, where his experience will become a scarce resource. In the middle of the cycle, he will face a test. Someone will challenge his authority. Someone will try to question his position. And here, a cool head will decide everything. Capricorn will not respond with emotion. He will respond with results. And that is what will change the balance of power. The financial aspect will be straightforward. He will enter a phase where his income will grow not because of the amount of work, but because of the quality of his position. His status will begin to work as an asset. But there is a risk. Perfectionism. If he gets bogged down in analysis and does not take action at the right moment, the window will partially close. This is not a period for endless preparation. This is a period for implementation. The mechanics of his growth will be tough but effective. He will stop playing defense and go on the offensive, and that is what will be the turning point. Capricorn will enter a stage where his name will be associated with both reliability and scale. Allows itself to move faster than it allows itself to move faster than it is used to. This period will consolidate it at a level that previously seemed distant. This will not be accidental success. It will be a systemic shift, and he will use it. And finally, Aries. And here, everything will be tougher. Representatives of this sign will enter a period where speed will be the decisive factor, not patience, not accumulation. But the first step, planetary alignment, will create a rare window of opportunity. What has been postponed for a long time can no longer wait. Aries will have the opportunity to start from a position of strength. His decision will start a process that will quickly go beyond the personal level. It could be a new business, a sharp career leap, or a strategic break with the past direction. The conflict will be direct. He will have to choose between safe and promising, between what is stable and what is ambitious. And here, their natural reaction to risk will decide everything. If they act impulsively, they will lose some of their resources. If they combine speed with calculation, the effect will be sharp and noticeable. In the middle of the period, there will be a provocation, a competitor, or a situation that will force him to act earlier than planned. And it is this tension that will be the catalyst. Aries will not weigh things up for long. His move will be clear. The financial vector will manifest itself through initiative. He will earn money, not where it is comfortable, but where the risk is justified. And that is what will bring growth. His status will change because of his determination. People will see him as someone who does not wait for permission. But there is a danger: burnout. If he tries to speed up everything at once, the system will not withstand it. He will need to choose one key goal and pursue it. The mechanics of his growth are simple. Start earlier than others. This is where the power lies. Alignment will not automatically make him successful. It will create a moment in which his natural determination will become a competitive advantage. Aries will enter a phase where action will bring more than analysis. And if he uses this start without hesitation, the new level will become a reality, not a hypothesis. This will be a period when courage ceases to be a character trait. It will become a tool for scaling. Rare configurations do not create leaders. They accelerate those who are already ready to act. Leo will scale influence. Sagittarius will expand horizons. Capricorn will consolidate positions. Aries will start first. The question is simple. Have you recognized your point of growth? Subscribe, write your sign, act faster than the cycle.